All right, here we go. What's up again, y'all? Another build video, and as I said in the last video, which this one might come out first, we'll see. This is going to be my lockdown build that I made, and I'm recording this immediately after the demigod build, so just get it back to back. Hopefully they should come out around the same time, within a couple days of each other, whatever, but I am not completely sure. I'm also going to show y'all multiple ways to make this build, and I kind of always do that, but this one I'm going to get more specific because this build had a lot of trial and tribulation, and not only my version, but depending on the role you want to take, it can look pretty different as well, even though it is going to be the same type of build. So mine specifically, hold on a second guys, minor technical difficulties that will probably be edited out. It's going to be a 6'10 small forward at 226, and then a maxed out wingspan. Close shot 55, 70 driving layup, so you can make them be functional, 80 driving dunk, get you some okay dunk packages, whatever. The three-pointer and the mid-range will both be at 76, which I know some people have been struggling shooting this year, but I've been able to stay around mid 40% in three with this, with this build exclusively, because this is like my main part build so far, which is, I feel like, solid, but it could be better. If you don't think you can shoot with this build, it might not be the best to make. 75 pass accuracy, functional pass, 70 ball handle, which you'll see the different, options and changes you can make when I get into them. But you can functionally handle the ball, create for yourself if you want to. Same thing with that 62 speed with ball. I think that's the threshold for maybe below by once I upgrade the speed and everything. That's what it looks like, yeah. Interior defense 77. Now, interior defense has never been something that I feel like you really ever needed too high, and you are 6'10 with a max wingspan. Like, there's going to be a good amount of builds taller than you, but the existence of these, unless it is a pure post scorer, which I've had no trouble guarding, you're not going to really guard anybody with a max wingspan as well. So even if they are 7'1", 7'2", they might have a 7'5" wingspan, so you match up still very well against them with that extra length, even if you are a little short height wise. Perimeter defense 81, which is just going to be maxed out. 72 steal, get you all the steal badges. 92 block, which is going to get you gold anchor and everything. 92 defensive rebound, same thing. And then I raised my offensive rebound to 80. And then my speeds is 75, kept the excel at 61, 84 strength, 75 vert, and then 90 stamp. This is how I made it. And then the comparisons for that you're going to get are, who were they again? Lamar Odom, Jaden McDaniels, and Scotty Barnes, which is fine comparison. Now I'm going to show y'all another way to make it as well, a couple other ways, and that's going to get you the rebound and wing name. Now, if you still do want to stay 6'10 and you're not the type to dribble, like you want to be a pure lock, then of course put down all that ball handling. So you're not going to need that. You probably would put up the close shot. That's one of the things I've noticed I probably needed. So especially getting offensive rebounds, because I've always, even with a lower offensive rebound, and still this year, and I don't know if that's just because nobody's maxed out yet, I still get a good amount of offensive rebounds, but I can't do a lot, put a lot of them back up because I don't have the close shot for it. If I get open with the close shot, I'm cool. And that also might just be because I haven't upgraded mine on my version of the build yet, so his is still at 25, so maybe 55 will function, but y'all can bump that up as an option. Or the main thing I would think you would bump up as a 6'10 would be like the interior defense and shit. So you can really, lock in interiorly and still be a perimeter threat. You're still strong, you're still pretty fast, still got the good stamina and everything. So that is option number one. Another number two option would be probably making him 6'9", because something that y'all might have or might not have noticed is 6'10s and above do not get clamps. Like the badge clamps, you cannot get your 6'10. So maybe you would want to be a little shorter so you can make sure you get clamps, and a lot of those perimeter based badges, you can still get the speeds. You're still going to be basically, the same. Like if you really want to be locked in on being a lockdown, then you would probably do something like this where you're getting the interior and the perimeter very high, which I feel like neither are needed too high. But, if you're like going to play more of a lock, because mine, I play more as a big, so if you're going to be more of a lock, then you would probably do that, and then you might even lower the block and the rebound so you can get some steal. Like this was probably Like, I don't know exactly what I would do badge wise, because you know this isn't like, I don't have a screenshot of my original 6.9 version of the build, so I can't look back at that. But if I was going to be more of a lock, this is probably closer to what I've done compared to what I actually did with the build. So that's just another option for y'all. And then, you know, you can still, if you want to be more of a pure lock, probably lower what the offensive rebound, like fuck it, lower the rebound in general, probably to like, what's the silver rebound chaser, and then maybe still get you some ball handle and shit if that's your cup of tea. I mean, better than that. But y'all get the idea. Lockdown, you guard 1 through 5. You're a functional shooter. You can finish on the inside fine. I wouldn't say you're elite. And then in my version, you can still sit there, handle the ball, you know, all the shit for real. And it's gotten me what, a 75 win percentage on the recording of this video, which isn't elite. I feel like last year mine was about in the 80s on both the next gen and current gen. But you know, there's been a little. There's some trial and error. It's some experiment. We still in the first couple weeks. Like I gotta get better still. But yeah. So that's the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that. And same thing with the guard build. I mean, if I do start recording part content, which I feel like is likely, you will see this build in actual action, whether it is kind of me on some serious shit or me on like some chilling shit. We'll see. I don't even know, bro. But yeah, see y'all next time. Might record a third video after this. I don't know yet. Here's some shades. Yep. And this is, if you don't want to be a rebounding wing, here's a hybrid defender. It's gonna